Hello. Alright, so today is September 23 at 1 a.m. Alright, so the market just opened at 1 a.m. I just want to see what's happening with the SPY right now, and clearly we do see that it's currently trending around 372, so it's really weak right now. And if we look at the 5-year one day, so we do see that the market or the new day hasn't occurred yet. The new day will occur later at 6:30 today, but it might open somewhere right here. But if it drops all the way down here and ends up like this, it will have a lot of velocity or momentum heading downward, probably penetrating this one, 361. But yeah, so this is not financial advice. It's just my thoughts. I just want to document my thoughts. Alright. So, and then the other thing is if we look at MNQ. Yes. Alright, so right now it's very volatile, as you can see right here. It's a lot of movement. I'm using the 5 minutes one day. It's a lot of movement right now. If we use the 1 minute, yes, it'll be more chaotic. But let's keep our life simpler. Yeah, so right there, it's making new lows. If it breaks below this one, then it's gonna probably steamroll downward for sure. It's what I believe. Alright, so let's watch the market a bit. Funny story, huh? Story is, she never explained anything. I'm a senior citizen. I lost 100K in the stock market this year. Can I sue my financial advisor? Well, you're the one who hired him. Senior suffered major loss, 100K. Understand dynamic market, ups and down. There's been different with the market in this time frame. Tech stock, major hit. I advised my financial advisor as heading to retirement months before all this happened. My account was taking a loss. She did nothing to warn me against the current situation. Might be a good idea to move my asset. I now found out through other advisor I've consulted there is a term, stop loss, to do so, and stop loss. As I mentioned, she did fail in her duties as an advisor, never explained anything, like high risk, high reward management, high or low risk management. Anytime we had contact was when I contacted her about buying into different stock. She never called about anything concerning my account at that time. Can I sue? And if so, how do I do about going so? Feeling like a sucker, dear FLS. She doesn't understand the term stop loss. Man, all these people just expect free money from the market without managing their own money or risk. Whew. Yeah. Oh, that's a big drop right there. Let's see what happens next. If it drops below right here, yeah, it's gonna free fall, but it might recover. But I don't really see it doing the recovery right here. It might because it's the rubber band, but let's see, it's pretty interesting. Right now it's 1:16 a.m. Friday. See how the week ends. The market opens in like 5.5 hours. All right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got Huiza. Haven't used this in a while. This is my other window for Thinkorswim. So right now we will look at SPY and MNQ. They're basically correlated. It's just not a lot of movement in SPY yet. Future market's open. As you can see, the patterns are kind of identical to well, MNQ, the future contract, and SPY are very identical. Look at that. That little shoulder right here, that head. Wait, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, head, head. Alright, but right here it looks pretty much identical, right? Look, almost the same. Here's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Well, this one's forming right now, I think. Yeah, this one's forming right now because it's a future contract. The SPY isn't forming yet because it's a stock or ETF. Market isn't open. And that is not a hammer. I mean, like, I'm just gonna watch the market, but I'm still gonna do nothing. Yep, just keeping an eye on this one right here. My prediction is it will go down and break 11485 soon. Right now it's 20. So yeah, every 5 minutes it's a new candle. You saw how it's 20, 11:15 right here, 11:15 earlier, and now it's 1:20. Right now it's 1:20. So a new 5 minute candlestick open. Yes, I say 11. That's my mistake. I meant to say 1. But yeah, new candlestick. I don't know what this candlestick's gonna do. Is it gonna do something? I mean, I highly doubt it will go down below 11485. It might just do some random thing. Let's see. Yeah, I just drew a line because I got bored. Oh yeah, I changed my candlestick to blue because it doesn't feel as bad as looking at red, even though it means the same thing. It keeps my emotion at bay and calm. What I'm doing right now is just playing Pokemon. Because it's gonna take another like 4 minutes before this candle finish and start on the next one. The next candle will start on like 1:25 a.m. and this candlestick will end at 1:24.59 or 1:25. So yeah, it's gonna end around there in 3 minutes. So it takes 5 of these 1 minute candle to make one 5 minute candlestick. Usually, it's always the increments of five. Yeah, you could make charts based on 2 minutes, 15 minutes. What I find useful for me, it's 1 minute and 5 minutes. And the hourly chart or daily chart or whatever chart you want. It's all subjective, so you just gotta play with it, figure out what works for you. So what works for me might not work for you, so everyone's unique. Wow. I said this candlestick is gonna do nothing. Well, most of the action will happen tomorrow at 6:30. Well, in 5 hours from now. And yes, I slept earlier already. I take 2 naps today. Thank you very much. If you wonder why I'm quiet, I'm just playing Pokemon, battling someone right now. Just to kill time for that 5 minute candle to finish. I mean, most of the information during, aftermarket hours or like during 1 a.m. doesn't really matter much. The main information usually matter at 5 a.m. and 6:30 especially, and right when it ends at like 1 or 12. Well, at 12, usually in the afternoon, Pacific time, it matters, and then by 1 o'clock, yeah, it matters, and then aftermarket, that semi matters. Hey, look, it finished. Yeah, that is not a hammer because if it was a hammer, it should be below here. But right now, I'm just gonna say it's gonna drop below this green one. And maybe penetrate through 11485. Right now it's 93. If it penetrates 85, free fall time. Catching my Pokemon right now. Yeah, it's very improbable that this thing will go all the way up here. Because it's in the second candlestick already. Up to 5 minutes. So like yeah, so there's 1 minute candle. It's on the second candlestick right here, right? This is the first one. This is the second one, right? So it has 3 more attempts to make a new high or go above it. But since it dropped below here, that's a lot to ask for 5 minutes to work to penetrate higher highs. Like it did a lot already. So just let it go. Just let it go. It might go up here, and then it will probably fade down or end up like a doji candle or you know a plus candle, which means nothing. Very indecisive candle. Yeah, so either doji like this one right now, or it's gonna end below 85. Yeah, it's gonna be like, there's 3 more candles. So 1, 2, 3. So once this candle end right here, this 5 minutes will be complete. It's just my prediction that's gonna touch this, trend line or penetrate through. I could be wrong. Doesn't really matter. Ah, look at that. 89. Look at the volume. It's gaining momentum. Downward. See, I told you it was too much to ask for. Hey, look, you have 3 more attempts to, penetrate the, resistance. Nah, man, I worked hard already. And now it's, going down. Look at it. It's about to touch this pink line. Come on. Touch it. I know you. Oh, look, it's a lot of volume right here. Look at that. So there's a lot. All right, now it might just go back up right here, or drop completely down here. So either right here, or right here probably. I would cast my vote down here. I mean, I have like 15 seconds left. 10 seconds left before it becomes 30. Alright, so looks like it's gonna end right here. Wait a minute. Well, I was wrong. Kinda. It ended up right here. Yeah, so this candle, I don't have any idea what it's gonna do. I can see it breaking below the pink, but not really, because if it would've, it should've already with this one. And this is how you gather, screen time experience by just watching boring stuff like this and making observation and guesses and then theorize it over and over, and then all these patterns will become second nature. Well, these aren't patterns. I don't see any patterns. So if I don't see any pattern, then there's no pattern for me. That's why it's very subjective. If I see a pattern, it's really obvious, and I think other people see a pattern, then there's a pattern. But if I see a pattern and other people don't see a pattern, then there's no pattern. Yeah, this next candle is gonna, not do much. It's yeah, I'm just gonna chill. I mean, trading right now is not ideal. I'm just doing this to, show you guys how to gather screen time experience and like what type of stuff you need to think of a bit. Uh, Depending on what stock you trade. This is a future contract stock, but would you look at that? I still don't see it breaking below 85 with this candle. Possibility, yeah. Likely, maybe. It's trying. See, it's trying. Trying to break this new low right here. I don't believe in you, buddy. But prove me wrong, though. Prove me wrong. It's 86. I'm not sweating. It's 85.75. It's not 85.00. Let me zoom in. Yes, I make sound effect to keep myself entertained. Hey, trading is pretty lonesome. Like, only you can make your own decision with what to do with your own money. I'm falling for this. What are you taking me for? If this candlestick ends something like this and not penetrate through 85, I wouldn't be surprised. It's 86.25. That's 0.25, 85.25. Oh, snaps. Oh, wow, it penetrated. It looks like I was wrong when there is only like 45 seconds left. Wow, that's a big drop right there. So now it's gonna free fall a bit. Huh. Is it? Let me see this candlestick. Yeah. So if the next candlestick right here opens below the support, it's a good entry probably, in my opinion. It's not financial advice, it's just my opinion. It's just below the support, it's a new candle. But if it opens somewhere up here or opens below here but touch the, the support right here, then it's a no bueno. Yeah, this is no bueno. No good. Well, I got trolled. 45 seconds left to say, like, hey, forget you, Kevin. I'll prove you wrong. I'm gonna go right back up. But this is not a hammer. Well, kinda is, but not really solid. Because it has to be, constantly descending down, which it has, but I don't think this is it. Needs to be a little bit steeper for it to be a hammer and then upward. Well, it will go up a bit because some people might think it's a hammer. I wonder what I'm doing. I'm playing a game on my phone right now. Yeah, it's gonna do nothing right here. It's yeah, hammer go back up a bit, but not really a hammer. That's why it's gonna go back up, but it's probably gonna go back down eventually. No sweat. So we gotta make a memo out of this. It's like 1 a.m. at night, and yeah, there's no really big movement. No. Yeah, so it's just going back up, but it's gonna take a few more seconds before this candle ends. But really, it's not really a pattern right here. We zoom out to get a bigger picture. But yeah, there's really nothing much. So I'm probably gonna go to bed now and wake up whenever. Ideally at like 6:30, but poof, doesn't really matter. I'm still holding on to this for a while. All right, guys. Good night.